What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Also with JesseW, and today we're going to go over a day trading recap here. Had a real good setup. Check it out. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this recap here. Today I actually traded a small cap and I got the live trade recorded here. We're going to go over it. So hope you're excited about that because I've been asked, oh Jesse, do you not trade small caps anymore? I do trade them, just not as often. Very picky when I trade them. And the last time I traded one, I think it was CREX, and it was a solid winner. Today I traded another one and we're going to go over that. But before we do, I mean, can we all agree on one thing? The printer goes brrrr. Golly, man, stonks only go up. This is ridiculous. Look at this SPY. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I'm thinking that it wants to go to its 200-day moving average. Let's bring that up here real quickly and get the small chart. Remember, disregard all these lines. This is today's candle right here, and this little red line right here sitting just underneath $300 is the 200-day moving average, and we are at 297.42 right now. This thing is just absolutely on a tear. It lives in its own world. Look at this thing, like seriously. This right here, this big drop right here, this should have been the one that sent us down here like we said. Instead, just make it up as we go. Anyways, today I didn't get churned. I took two trades in the morning, and both of those were, well, in the earlier morning, I guess you would say, both those were losers. And I took one trade a little bit in the later of part of the morning, and that was a winner. So it's a very small red day. I mean, this is a scratch day for me, really. It's $60. I'm red $60. And I'm going to show you the trades here. Let's see. Before we continue further, let me grab the first one. Do me a quick favor, guys. Smash the like button for me. Comment in the comment section below. Remember, when you do those things, it helps with the YouTube algorithm, and we got to feed that beast so the channel keeps getting suggested and goes up. Because when we get to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do the giveaway of a fully funded trading account to one lucky subscriber. As of right now, we're just underneath 7,000 subscribers, so we're almost there. I know we're going to get it, but I can't do it without you. So I need you, if you want to support the channel, subscribe, all right? Hit the notification bell so you're alert when I upload the videos. Smash the like button for me and comment in the comment section below. Let me know anything. I don't care. Just say hi if you want to, put a little funny emoji. Whatever it is, it helps out the channel. Or ask a question about trading or anything else really to do with like self-employment life, sales techniques and stuff like that. I am like a salesman by trade in a sense, so it's what I've been doing forever. So, we could do that as well. Now, today I traded Boeing again. And wait, did I trade Boeing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I traded Boeing. I think right here on this drop right through VWAP off of this rejection here. Now I'll show you why. I expected this little zone right here. Let's zoom in just a tad. There you go. You can see it well now. Watch this high right here in front of 136. Look at all these previous zones. This is a top right here. Okay, this is a bottom right here. Another bottom right here. And another top right here. So I thought, this would be a good zone for a rejection. It was. Boom, rejected. We dropped. When we dropped underneath VWAP, it like hung out there, couldn't break through, right back over it. Jumped in a couple puts, I think it was there, and tried to write it down to see if it would test the lows. When we didn't, I exited, lost 19 bucks. I'll show you all the orders here in a second. And then look at this. We pierced right back through it and back underneath. Just choppy Boeing action. Then on Tesla, I actually traded Tesla today, and you see this nice red to green move it did? It didn't last long, but you see it? Well, I went for that here. Very simple concept on why I did that. At the very same time, we had the SPY making this nice U shape and going, breaking above the high right here of 296. So since we had this action here with this action here, I said, this is the opportunity. Let's jump in. Boom, jumped in a couple calls there. And I thought, we'd ride it up here and get a shot at a real nice win. No dice. It didn't hold the level, pulled it in, and as soon as it pulled it in and the SPY was pushing, I was like, nope. This right here is a sign of relative weakness, and I'm out. And just like that, I was out of it. I lost, I don't even know, like 80 bucks or something. We're going to check it right now. Well, we'll check it at the end. So another small loss right here. I mean, considering, these are $15 contracts or $16 contracts on an $800 stock, losing 90 bucks or 80 bucks was really good because, we did fail and make a new low. And then once again, Tesla did what Tesla does, whatever it wants, and made this new low and then pushed up all the way to a new high today. And now we're back down here like this. It's just craziness, honestly. Meanwhile, the SPY is just trekking upwards. Look at this. It's insanity. It's insanity, really. We'll see what it wants to do today. Now, on to the other trade here. Let me grab my recordings. Now, in this trade, we're going to go over a couple of things. Okay. Well, before I bring out the live recording, we're going to go over a couple things on the chart. I traded CCCL. Oh, just for fun. Oh, no pun intended. Just for fun. This is why we don't chase stocks. Like, sure, you could have chased any of these halts and made bank until you didn't. All right? Until you didn't. It's funny because I knew this was going to happen eventually. It happened way further down the line than I thought it would have. You know what it is for this thing to get up here? Like $3 and then bang, $2 and it's still halted? That is insane. Look at that. That is nasty, guys. That's, noob, small account, chaser. Like, I'm going to triple my account on this one. All in, boom, blowing up account. Happens all the time. But this is why, stock trading education, day trading education is essential. And this is why it's essential not to chase and wait for the setup. A setup you're comfortable with. But anyways, that's just, my opinion on that subject here. Let's see. So CCCL is what I traded. Go ahead and jump. Oh, this thing is doing all sorts of weirdness. As you can see, I drew my fib levels here. And this caused the 38.2 Fibonacci level to line up with this high here, which also lined up with VWAP. Okay. Which, if I'm not mistaken, was lining up right in here at the bottom of this gap down right here, this level. You see it? Yeah, well, hopefully you see it. It's right there. There's a gap right here, right there, 135, bam. So I mean, multiple levels there. So I thought there was a shot at a trade there, and that's the trade I took. Okay, that's the trade I took. Let's grab, let me see, where is it? Let's grab this live trade. Okay. So now, since we had all those levels, like this is me looking to draw out the levels. Okay, I drew them out. Since we had all those levels there, okay, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to regret not taking this trade because we tested it once, bounced off real aggressively. We tested it a second time, bounced off real aggressively. This next candle opens up here at 140. I'm like, this thing can squeeze. And we had room to $2. However, at the same time, with all of this, said and done, let me grab my chart over here real quick. You know what? Okay, I'll show it to you here. Look at, this type of action, huge wicks on CCCL. But apart from that, let me grab this chart. Let me move the recording real quick. Look at this. These are all upper wicks. All of them upper wicks, okay? And now, what do we see here? Look at this $2 level. Look at this resistance. Every time we've tapped it, we've retraced or we've pierced through it. We've gone to like 235, 240, 250, retraced it again. So this $2 level is extremely strong resistance, okay? Extremely strong resistance. So now, let's get back to it over here. My expectations on this trade is we're holding this 135 area, 130 area. I'd give it to like 130, 129, 128, okay? That was kind of like what I would give it to as I let the trade start to set up and see if we're going to get that breakout. However, once we get up to here to 150, I am fully expecting it to break out. Why? Because whoever got short up here probably added here, okay? So if we bounce and we get up here and they're seeing that buyers are stepping in, then I'd expect them to cover. Okay, and if we cover here, we're gonna make a move up to high a day. My expectation was a push through 150 as soon as we went to test it. I wasn't expecting a test and then have come. No. There's a very low float stock. It has 4.9 million shares in the float. So you can see it right here. Let me grab this. These are my trade idea scanners. If you're interested in these, link in the description section below with a coupon code for 15% off. You see here, 4.9 million shares in the float. Let's grab this and get it out of the way. So I'm expecting that to happen. Boom, squeeze up there. I was gonna take half off right here, okay? I'm gonna take half off of right here. Hold on to the other half, looking for a push to $2. I would have probably taken off maybe, half of that at 190, and I held on to half to see if we broke $2 and made a big push. This would have been a monster trade, a real solid, home run or maybe even a grand slam trade with the 2,000 shares I had. And since I'm not, going to scalp 5 cents generally, we're looking at taking good sized chunks of this trade. So right there, I grab 1,000 shares and I want to add another 1,000 right there. When we start to get that little pop over the high of this candle right here, 145, I'm like, okay, time to add because this thing is probably going to go now. Because this would be to me the apex point where we should run. Okay. Now I expect 150 to break, and just go. Let me fast forward this a tad. We get up there to that 147, 148 zone. You see 148. Volume isn't increasing dramatically. Lots of selling pressure coming out. 150 is printed. Lots of selling pressures. 148. There's a big battle. More red, more green, more red on the tape. More green. A lot of battle right there going on. So I'm like, you know what? This thing doesn't look like it wants to break. So right there, I let go of 1,000 shares just in case. I book 1,000 shares right there, profit. And when we get that action right there, I'm like, all right, I might regret this, but I can just jump back into it. So I exit the final 1,000 right there. Very, very small trade, very fast trade, very uncharacteristic of me. But that's because I'm reading this tape. I know the stock, I know the flow, I know it likes to give back gains. I know this is a A+ setup right here. Okay, we have 38.2, we have VWAP, we have that daily level, but it's CCCL. Any other stock, I probably would have had more faith in it. I didn't have a whole lot of faith. That's why I've expected this to just break and go. It didn't. Okay, what happens right next after this is, check this out. Oops, opened up on another screen. Give me 1 second here. I could drag this over. So what happens is we dump. Right there, remember, I sold out in this candle. This candle formed and dumped and got halted to the downside right at my stop level. Okay, now let's fast forward this. And then look at what happens. It's just a randomness, craziest stuff. It opens up, gaps down to like 120, and then it tries to retrace it. Look at this. Oh yeah, and then PHUN. And now here you have CCCL still unable to break that 150. And I think it's done. I really think it's done. It is what it is, guys. You got to trade the plan, but you also have to be limbo enough to be able to see signals that could change the plan. And that's how I've always traded. I will continue to trade that way. It works out for me. Saves me money most of the time. Sometimes I leave a lot of money on the table because of it, but I'd rather leave some money on the table than have money taken from my pocket. So let me know how you did. Drop it in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed the video, and remember to subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.